Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for June 21st through June 28th. All right, so I was absent last week. I apologize. It really wasn't intentional. I wasn't planning on doing that. But after I do a certain amount of readings, and I did a lot of readings the week prior, sometimes I'll lose my voice. When I used to be a corporate trainer, literally after a 3-week trip of doing 8-hour trainings a day, I would almost always come home with no voice. So yeah, my voice just isn't all that strong to begin with. And I actually did do a lot of the readings last week, but my energy was off because all of my energy was going into trying to talk and not doing it very well. So I just said, screw it. I'm just not going to post those readings because I just wasn't happy with them. All right. So that's the story. So sorry that I disappeared on you. Okay. So what are we going to do this week? We're just going to kind of break down, you know, how your person is seeing themselves right now, how you are seeing yourself. We're also going to take a look at what your internal dialogue is looking like right now. Also, what you're manifesting in the connection and what they are manifesting in this connection. All right. If you happen to see my thumb, I actually ended up cutting my thumb like really bad, and it looks really ugly. So I guess I just want to acknowledge that in case you see it. All right, so yeah, so that's what we're going to do. This deck is called the New Chapter Tarot. Really pretty cards. All right, so let's see what we have here. This first card here is about how your person sees themselves. This is how you see yourself, all right? So what do we have here? 6 of Pentacles. It's discs in this particular deck, but it's 6 of Pentacles. So this person, I feel like, may question the give and take when it comes to this connection. Are they giving more than they should be? Are they taking more than they should be? This could also speak to that their attention is split between you and somebody else. Let's see, what else do we have here? Whoops. We have 6 of Swords. We have 2 6s. And then this one fell out, so we'll take it. 4 of Swords. This person might see themselves as a work in progress. They also, because of the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Swords here, they might see themselves as taking a break in some way from this connection, maybe taking a physical break. The 2 of you might not be physically around each other right now, but I don't feel like this person is taking a break mentally from this connection. I do feel like you are on their mind with the 4 of Swords and 6 of Swords, because, you know, the 6 of Swords, the classic 6 of Swords, we start on one side of, like, on one island, and then we get in the boat and we move towards another island. And the 6 of Swords always shows the people on the boat in the middle of the water, going from one island to another island, moving from chaos. The first island really represents the 5 of Swords, which is the chaos and conflict that we're moving away from. Okay, so that would, we've got the Four of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, but we don't have the Five of Swords here. But the Five of Swords essentially is here. So, this person, I feel like how they see themselves, they might be looking at the conflict they might have caused between the two of you. And now they're spending a lot of time thinking about it, thinking about how they want things to be different, when they get to the other island where there is peace. This person may be thinking about how to bring peace to this situation. The first island could represent another person. They might be moving away from somebody else to move towards you. Or it could be the reverse. They could be moving away from you and moving towards somebody else. This person feels like they're in limbo. They see themselves in limbo right now, taking a physical break perhaps from you in some way. I feel more so that for most of you, it's they're leaving something behind that was chaotic. And right now they're floating on that boat in the middle of the lake or in the middle of that water. They would consider themselves, they see themselves as a work in process, and they're trying to figure things out. For you, how do you see yourself right now? We have the Two of Pentacles, which is the Two of Discs in this particular deck. So you see yourself, they see themselves in limbo, you see yourself in limbo in a way, okay? It's like you also know that I feel like your life could change based on one of two decisions that you make. And you may not be ready to make any decisions because it feels like both of you are kind of floating out there. You're just kind of floating, not really knowing what that other island is going to bring to this connection. It's almost like the unknown island. Let's see, what else for Two of Pentacles for you? King of Swords. I feel like while you're in this limbo, it feels like you're trying to have if you're talking to this person at all, more than likely you're being very casual, very, like you're not being very emotional at all with this person. And that's if you're seeing this person at all. You may not be seeing this person at all. If you're not seeing this person, I don't feel like you're spending a ton of time in your feelings. It's more like I don't know, like you're kind of matter of fact about it. It's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't really want to spend any time in my feelings right now because I just don't know where this is going. Again, we have sixes over here, and that could go either way. It's more likely to move forward than to move backwards, being a six. But yeah, you're kind of just not in a lot of emotion right now. Let's get one more for the King of Swords. All right, so Three of Discs, which is Three of Pentacles. I feel like what that's saying is, if we're going to come together, you're seeing yourself as, you're looking at yourself as a catch. You're looking at yourself as, you know what, if this person sees my value, great. If this person doesn't see my value, well, that's how it goes. It's interesting that it's almost like all of the readings this week kind of have this flavor to it, this kind of matter-of-fact energy. It's like if we come together, we come together. If we don't, I'm going to have to accept it. It's like we're coming from a place of lacking emotion. I don't know why that is. All right, so what is your internal dialogue that's going on? Oh, there it is. Ace of Cups. So you see yourself as being pretty, going back to this for a minute, you see yourself as pretty matter of fact, pretty accepting of where things are at right now, kind of just being okay, floating out there in the water. When we look at your internal dialogue, however, Ace of Cups, there's somebody that you are waiting for their cup, or you're waiting for your cup to be filled up so you can give it. You might be very unemotional when it comes to this connection because nobody has filled up your cup in a while. All right, and maybe your cup isn't full. You might be thinking that. You might be telling yourself that. Ace of Cups, Queen of Discs, Queen of Pentacles, card of Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, but I feel like when you're thinking about this, you are telling yourself that your feelings are authentic, that you have a knowing, that you're listening to your intuition, or you're trying to listen to your intuition and be as authentic as you can be around this person. So you're telling yourself, I'm doing everything that I can do. Star, card of Aquarius. Might be dealing with an Aquarius. You tell yourself that this person feels like it for some reason. You don't know why. You're trying to listen to your intuition. You're trying to be as authentic as you can with them. This person is definitely out there floating. You can see the discrepancy between how you're seeing yourself. And a lot of times the way that we see ourselves is defined by how we want the other person to see us. And I feel like in this case, because this person is out there floating on the water, you're getting out there and floating on the water too. That's how you want to see yourself, as being able to take it or leave it. But at the end of the day here, it's beyond for you to be able to take it or leave it. All right. There's potential heartache here for you should this not come to fruition the way that you expect. Because the star here says that you may see this person as the one, okay, which is perfectly okay. But the discrepancy between these two, especially having the Queen of Discs or the Queen of Pentacles here, you want to be authentic with yourself. You want to be authentic with this person. But this might be the energy that you're putting out to this person, that you can take it or leave it. You can take it or leave it. So what is this person manifesting when it comes to this connection? The Sun. Happiness, bliss, joy. So, which is beautiful. This person wants happiness and joy when it comes to you, Taurus. What else do we have? 3 of Cups. This person is either manifesting a friendship with you or a love relationship. And this person hasn't decided which one of those brings them the most peace and harmony. They want happiness when it comes to their connection with you. But I feel like this person hasn't fully committed to either a friendship or a love relationship. Let's see. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups and Sun. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. But the 3 of Cups is where things get a little confusing as far as what they're manifesting with you. And that's why this person is kind of a work in progress. Why they are out there on the water trying to figure this out. Let's get one more on the 9 of Cups. 9 of Discs. This person, in order to have their wish fulfilled, they're really trying to figure out how they get comfortable on their own, which 9 of Pentacles, that's what it's about, is being comfortable in their own skin. In some way, this person might give that energy to you that they're not quite comfortable in their own skin, so they may seem uncomfortable around you in some way. So I feel like, you know, with the 2 9s here, this person is in the process of getting comfortable on their own. Maybe they were in a long-term relationship. Maybe they're struggling with whether or not to date right now. Maybe they're more comfortable starting off relationships. They might be used to starting off relationships with friendship, but they don't want to give off the energy that they only want to be friends. But for them, it's more comfortable to be friends first. Okay, that's what I'm getting from them. That's what they're manifesting. They're hoping that you're going to realize that that a friendship first could easily turn into a connection or a relationship, but that is what is going to help them feel more comfortable in their own skin. If they feel like you want a relationship like that, I don't feel like this person is quite there or quite ready. So what are you manifesting when it comes to this connection? 4 of Pentacles. Okay. You might be sensing exactly what this person is asking of you, even without asking. Because you're holding back. You're holding back in the physical world. If you said or did everything that you wanted to do, the 2 of you would be in a relationship right now. But you're holding back because you might be sensing that this person is struggling, feeling comfortable in their own skin. 10 of Cups, yep. You're holding back having this 10 of Cups connection with this person because you intuitively feel that they may not quite be ready. You may not know why, but I feel like we just talked about why here. One more. Whoops. Hermit. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Leo, you might be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Ace of Cups, Aquarius, King of Swords, Gemini. Those are the signs that I see here. So you're just hanging out on your own. You're manifesting a period of being okay on your own, but knowing or trying to manifest this connection between the 2 of you. For those of you dealing with a Virgo, you're trying to manifest that Virgo, okay? All right, so we got the story. Let's see what's up here. What do we got? Stewing and angry. Okay, so who is this? It could be both of you. You both might go through periods of this, especially since, you know, if we're both out there floating on the water, right? We might be able to see each other from, you know, our boats. It feels like both of you are like, you know, you might be waving to each other from time to time, but you're both out on your own boat and you're out there floating, thinking about each other, thinking about what you want, knowing you kind of just have to be okay with where things are at. So there might be periods of time where you kind of stew over that. You might be a little angry. What do we have here? Overzealous. All right. That stewing and that anger might cause us, or might have caused us in the past, to be a little overzealous. And then we have revisit. So even if we've been frustrated and stewing a little bit about this, we might have been overzealous at one point, I feel like it's still something that we are going to revisit. This connection is something we're going to revisit. Even if we start off more as friends, that doesn't mean that there's no connection there. It just means that somebody might need a little more time to get to know you, and it might benefit you to get to know this person a little bit. All right, so let's see. Stewing and angry. What do we have? 2 of Cups. Aw. 2 of Cups, though, says that both of you are sharing these feelings. Both of you at some point have stewed over this, over the connection, over the mutual feelings that you share with each other. There's a frustration because you're both out there on your own boat, right? And I feel like you want to be seen a certain way. You want to be seen as not being overzealous. That's what I'm getting. All right, you want to be seen as being completely okay being out there on your own boat. Ten of Pentacles. What are you overzealous for? You know, we've got 10 of Cups for you. We've got 10 of Pentacles here. You know, this could be energy that the 2 of you are sharing. Again, I feel like that's, you know, especially with the 2 of Cups here, I feel like everything up here is something that you are sharing. So somebody here might have been a little overzealous towards moving, you know, towards this beautiful, abundant future that both of you have thought about with the other person. Revisit. Revisit. 3 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Swords. Even though we're both experiencing a little bit of heartache right now, maybe for different reasons, this heartache, I feel like, brings us back around to each other. This connection also, for you, maybe for them, I feel like causes us to revisit a past heartache or a past heartbreak. So it might be bringing up old feelings or an old situation that we had to deal with in the past. Let's get one more on the 3 of Swords. Yeah, Lovers. So the Lovers, right, is about connection. It's about attraction. I feel like it makes sense for us to revisit the connection and the attraction, even if this connection in some way reminds somebody of a past heartbreak, or maybe they're still dealing a little bit with some type of heartbreak that they went through before they met you. I feel like the friendship energy would be the transition to the relationship. I feel like it would be transitory. It wouldn't be a permanent friendship energy because we have the 2 of Cups here. There's mutual feelings here, but there's a lot of like the two of you being out on the water on separate boats, it's like there's a fog out there too. You guys are in a foggy area is what it feels like. But it is worth revisiting. I feel like both of you will revisit this connection, you know, once you get closer to that island. Maybe your boats will bump into each other, okay? All right, so Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out. If not, no worries. Honestly, I have no problem saving my voice this week because I still feel it's a little foggy. And if you're hearing me kind of lower my voice a little bit, I'm sorry. It's just not right yet. It's bugging me. All right. Anyway, have a great week and I'll talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.